So welcome back to another video, and this is week 5 of my Alicante half marathon training series. And that means that in less than 8 weeks time I'm going to be out in sunny Spain, or I hope it's sunny. But before that, we are going to be testing out some goal pace. Right, let's just pause there. We will get the last 2 minutes done in a minute because we're going to head down there, up there, and that's where we're going to start our reps. So what is on the cards today? 2x5k at goal half marathon pace. So obviously what I'd love to do is shoot for a PB in Alicante. A couple of factors I have to take into consideration. It's not flat and it's going to be warmer than what it is in the UK. However, I've not been doing hill training for no reason. Number one, it's mainly been because I want to get strong over winter, but of course, secondly, it's going to help me out on that course because there are some big rollers out there. But my mindset going into Alicante is I want to run the best race that I can run and definitely give a PB a go. 1:13.54 I think is my time. So regardless of the hills, I'm going to be going out there with a positive attitude, hoping that I can do something pretty good. And if I don't, I will do my best to get as close as possible. All I want to do is feel strong out there in February. And so the plan of attack today, I'm going to start, as I said, down there, come up here, turn around at the college there, do a little U-turn, come back down, head out on the estate around the roundabout at the top. That is going to be half of the rep. Come back up, repeat. It's an out and back basically. We're going to do that 2 times, and that is going to be our 5x2k. We've got 2 minutes rest in between, and I'm hoping to hit in and around the 5:30s per mile. And you know it's serious when we lace up the super shoes. I've got to be honest with you, I'm pretty gutted with these Endorphin Elites. These are my best ever super shoes, and I would spend money to get another pair, and I will, because I'm pretty scared of what the version 2 looks like. But the reality is they have gone flat pretty darn quickly, much more so than the On Cloud Boom Echo 3, which said you've got 4 marathons out of this. To be honest with you, I hit 100 miles in these and started to have my doubts. I ran the Hereford 5k back in the summer to just tip them over the 100-mile mark, and they felt really good. Next race, I used them at the Frampton 10k in the summer, and they felt so flat. I couldn't believe it, and I thought, nah, I just had a bad race. We won't write them off yet, and I've used them in training 2, 3, 4 times now, and I can't believe how flat they've gone. So they're just going to be a training shoe now. I use them in my time trial 5k back at the beginning of November, sorry, middle of November, and I'll use them out here today, just warming up in them. Yeah, super flat. My goal, my shoes I'm going to be using are the Next Percent version 2. I've got 3 pairs of them that are still race worthy, so I want to use these up in the meantime. I mentioned I want to get a pair of Puma Elite 3s. They are indeed on Start Fitness. So many of you highlighted them to me. The thing is, money's a bit tight, and I'm wanting to hold out to see if Adidas release the Pro 4 in my size on January the 1st. If they do, I'll be getting those, and if I don't, I'll pick up a pair of the Elites and see what they're like. So just before we get into the workout today, I want to take this opportunity to say a massive thanks to COROS for sponsoring this week's video. Not only this week's video, but the training series in general as I build up to the Alicante half marathon. I will be wearing the COROS Pace Pro, as you are seeing in every single video at the moment, and of course the arm heart rate monitor right here. I say it every single week, but there are so many things that I've been impressed with this watch. What I'm really enjoying at the moment is the effort paces that I'm able to see straight after. I mentioned it in last week's video. It played even more of a part on the weekend when I put in a pretty good long run. I looked at the effort paces afterwards because the reps I did in my long run were all uphill, and I could see that all of my reps were roughly, or the 4 of the 5 of them, were in the 5:20s. And that's really great data to have instantaneously after the run, because ultimately that type of terrain is not flat and fast like I'm going to be running in a half marathon. Yes, Alicante will be hilly, however, it's going to be flat, fast tarmac. So it's good to see the effort I'm putting in at the paces that I'm expecting to hit on the flat. I guess we'll see today. I plumbed the workout into the workout builder this morning really quickly. It is so easy to use and export to the watch. It took me no time at all. So it's not only the tech I've been impressed with, but the user interface in general and how easy it is to use. If you've been thinking about picking up a new watch, do not hesitate on the COROS Pace Pro. It is absolutely fantastic, and the arm heart rate monitor saves wearing anything around the chest, and it's so much more comfortable on the arm as well. And if you're interested in picking up a new watch this Christmas, want to treat yourself going into the new year, I honestly highly recommend COROS. Even after this training series is done, I will be continuing to use this product. It is absolutely fantastic. I am in love with both our arm heart rate monitor and the watch. Do check out the link in the description below if you're interested. And once again, a massive thanks to COROS for sponsoring this training series. Anything else I need to say before we roll into this? I'm going to be having 3 days off tomorrow, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I always do every single year. I will do a half an hour run on the Friday, an hour run on the Saturday, and then we have a race on Sunday. Really excited. 6 days out today. Absolutely buzzing for the Hereford 10K. Hilly, hard. It's going to be a great blowout after Christmas. Okay, a couple of strides done. Let's get on with this. Here we go. Go pace. There we go, success. 17 low, 17 mid. I didn't quite see, I was just looking at the pace. 5:35 per mile, which is 73 high, I think. I think 5:37 is literally like 1:14 flat. So yeah, pretty happy with that. But it's harder than I'd hoped. But we got one more to do. Wow. There we go, 5:33 per mile for that. Next one was it 17:13 or 14:15 or something like that for the 5K. So that went better than expected. So that's the first bit of goal pace work done. The hills are definitely paying the bills. That felt hard on that second rep, but still managed to progress it, and yeah, can't lie, that makes me very happy. And I guess we've got 7 more weeks to get comfortable with that sort of effort level, but overall, yeah, really happy. Next time you see me will be after Christmas. Yeah, it's going to be sluggish next weekend for the race, but either way, I'm excited for 3 days off with the family. See you on the other side. So welcome to Friday. I hope all of you had a wonderful Christmas. If you celebrate, happy holidays and all of that good stuff. I'm here celebrating being 3 months pregnant with a food baby. I am over the moon, and I'm lost for words, to be honest with you. It happened so quickly in the space of 3 days, and suddenly I'm 3 months pregnant. It's, yeah, magical. Who knew the human body could be so amazing? But jokes aside, I've eaten way too much, and I'm only out here today doing 35 minutes. Just basically 30 minutes in strides, just to burn everything off. Yeah, I'm going at a moderate effort today. I just feel like I really need to put something through me rather than come out and plod easy. I'm feeling good for it, to be honest with you. I'm halfway through now, and yeah, all is going well. I'll do an hour tomorrow, just kind of step up tomorrow, but I'll do tomorrow easy before the race on Sunday, which is exciting. As for the shoes, I've been thinking about it a lot. Obviously, the Endorphin Elites are some of the best, no, not some of, my favourite racing shoe ever. They beat the Vaporfly, and that is hard to do. They are and do work so well for me. I'm so surprised how much they've fallen off a cliff in terms of performance. I mean, we know super shoe foam doesn't last as long as the more durable daily trainer foams. This one really has flattened off pretty quick though. Don't know the exact mileage, I don't know the exact numbers. I think I'm over 150, or I might be close to 150. But honestly, Hereford 10K, Hereford 5K in the summer, that was their last really good outing. Used them at Frampton, dead. And I thought, just a bad day. But used them in training since. I might have said this already, I literally can't remember what I said on the session day. And they've been abysmal in terms of the foam. The only thing I'm getting from them now is the aggressive rocker and the nice smooth turnover, which is fine. I've got 3 pairs of Vaporfly 2s all over 50 miles, which I'm trying to treat very carefully because they're my current racing shoes, and obviously in 2025 we'll get some new ones, see if the Pro 4s come out in my size. Hopefully they will. If not, I might go for those Pumas. Otherwise, yeah, just a little bit disappointing on that front. Otherwise, in terms of the session, well, that went really well. Very happy to be hitting those paces so far out. So onwards we go. I'll get this one done, continue to grow my food baby today, and I'll see you tomorrow for the last run before the Hereford 10k on Sunday. All right, so let's wrap this video up. After a good session earlier in the week, it's been a lovely downtime this week. Yesterday was good, heart rate was pretty decent actually when I checked the run at the end. Did some uphill strides. After the 30 minutes I said strides, I did them up a hill, and then today just going to get out. As I said yesterday, for an hour I'm going to do my 50-minute loop, and I'm going to throw some strides on the end of this one as well, but flat strides today. So what are my expectations for tomorrow? Well, to be completely honest with you, obviously it's not a PB course. I checked it out, I reminded myself on Strava of the route. It was around 450 foot of elevation over 10k, so it's a very hilly one. I think honestly deep down I just want to try and beat last year's time. I won't be frustrated if I don't, but I feel like I'm in a place where I should be able to. I hate saying it on camera because it then loads the pressure onto me, but I feel like I could go there, and if I just took 5, 10, 15 seconds off of last year, I know I'm going to be in a good place. Or even if I can run similar, because of course from there last year I then bounced off that. 3 weeks later went to Lisbury January this year and ran probably the best race of the year, 8 miles, 5:22 per mile pace. Again, a little bit like Bourton, never been able to get near that since. For me, that would just signify that if I can get close to match or slightly quicker than last year, I'm in as good a place as I was last year going into this year as I am this year going into next year. So let's go and see what we can do. Next vlog on the channel will be the Hereford 10k. Very excited to take you guys along, and a massive thanks for sticking around and watching this one to the end. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a like, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and I'll see you on the next one.